This week must have been extremely tense and busy for the Kardashian team as a poolside bikini pic of Khloe Kardashian went viral without permission. Page 6 confirmed that her and her team have been working hard to scrub the image from the internet, but now they are taking legal action. I'm going to get into all the details of what this means in a moment, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please smash that like button, we would really appreciate it. With that out of the way, let's begin. So it all began when a picture that did not appear to be airbrushed or digitally altered was posted by an assistant by mistake. The bikini pic soon made the rounds on Reddit, Instagram, and Twitter, with Khloe Kardashian moving quickly into panic mode. Tracy Romulus, who is the chief marketing officer for KKW Brands, told Page 6 of the photo, "Khloe looks beautiful, but it is within the right of the copyright owner to not want an image not intended to be published taken down." And not too long after the image was shared without her consent, several social media accounts that reposted the photo were asked to take the image down. However, what remained were screenshots of the photo and a mass conversation about the beauty standards that forced the Kardashians into this corner in the first place. Piers Morgan brought this up and said, "With one carelessly released genuine photo, the scam's been blown. Khloe Kardashian is not some wondrously sculpted Venus-like goddess after all. She's just a regular woman with regular looks and a regular body shape. No shame in that at all. Yet she's made herself very rich by pretending to be something very different and very special. And the moment that ruthlessly protected mask slipped off, she went berserk." Now, as I mentioned, a few social accounts were asked to remove the photo, one of which was called Problematic Fame, and when speaking about the incident, the person behind the account said, "I never really thought I'd be getting involved in anything like this, to be honest," while other accounts noted that they only had the photo up for a few hours before the Kardashian legal team pressured them to take it down. The worst part is that a lot of the people behind these accounts were simply posting the photo to show people that they don't need to get depressed over not looking perfect all the time. The manager of the Problematic Fame Instagram account even described themselves as a broke college student who started the account to pass the time during quarantine. But since then, they have received terrible threats of violence and other horrifying messages. The Kardashians' longtime representative Romulus was the first to reach out to the Problematic Fame account on Saturday, and around the same time, Instagram also notified them that the post had been removed due to an IP violation, which means someone had reported it for violating Khloe Kardashian's intellectual property. The notice simply said, "We removed your content because a third party reported that it infringes their intellectual property rights." Apparently before that though, the post was gaining a lot of traction with the Problematic Fame account holders saying that they received nearly 10,000 likes in just under a day. Another account called The Good, The Bad, and The Fake also shared a similar experience. After posting the unauthorized photo to their timeline, they claimed to have heard from Romulus almost instantaneously. In a statement to Insider, they said, "I would say the picture was up less than an hour before I received the DM from Tracy." According to the person behind this account, the post was ultimately removed by Instagram, citing an IP violation as well. In addition to these two accounts, another user on Twitter named Crystal Green, who is a plastic surgery consultant, also said that she received identical emails from the Kardashians team as well as Twitter, both of which notified her that the post had to be removed. Green even said that Twitter threatened to lock her page, saying, "Twitter deleted it for me and locked my page until I agreed to not post it again." The notice that she received from Twitter also just so happened to contain the same initial request wording from the Kardashian legal team, which means that this was indeed a coordinated effort along with big tech to have this image taken down. Based on what I've read so far, the photo was taken by the Kardashians' grandmother MJ Shannon in a private location, and therefore its posting online was deemed unlawful and without authorization. This is another important detail because in addition to the IP violations, they're also trying to argue that the photo is a copyright violation, although no one from the Kardashian family is confirming who the copyright owner is. The Good, The Bad, and The Fake account also claims to have been threatened by Romulus, who also said that they would report the account for bullying and harassment in addition to getting attorneys involved if the post wasn't deleted. Problematic Fame also reported that they received the exact same threat. In response to the threat of legal action, the person behind Problematic Fame said, "I don't have the money to defend myself. I definitely don't have the money to hire lawyers against the Kardashians or anyone for that matter." What's really sad here is the lengths that the Kardashians are willing to go in order to preserve this false image of beauty. It's honestly concerning that they can't even see why this is a larger issue with the culture of ridiculous beauty standards that they help cultivate. Even with several other celebrities telling Khloe that she looks beautiful despite the photo being unedited, she still has persisted with trying to have it removed. Either way though, we would love to hear your thoughts on this legal action that's being taken right now. And while you ponder that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled "Celebrities Defend Khloe Kardashian After Bikini Photo Controversy." 8-Bit Daydream says, "She and her sisters are like 50% of the reason we have screwed up beauty standards in the US." I mean, they've definitely contributed to it. Monica Bolton says, "Notice how her mom didn't say she was beautiful on the outside." Monica, that was bold. Age of the Witch says, "If you are reading this, you are beautiful just the way you are." Couldn't have said it better myself. Marcelin Chan says, "But she's the reason for these gross body standards because she edits the hell out of her body. Just don't give a damn and keep going." Thank you. Just post yourself and don't care what the haters say. You got all the money. Ghost May says, bro, all I had to do was listen to her first sentence from her statement, shaking my head. To anyone that's insecure about their body, embrace yourself. You are truly a one of a kind and one in a lifetime. Again, this is words that everyone should be living by. But that has been today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.